Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for checking out the channel. I was going to go up on the parkway to activate a park, but there's bands of thunderstorms, pop-up storms all around me, so I've just figured stay at home, make a iced coffee, and just kind of spin the dial on the bands. And so you're welcome to ride shotgun, and we'll just see what kind of contact we can make. Some very challenging band conditions today. I'm probably going to stay on 40 and 20 meters. So, all right, let's see what we can get into. All right, so this is inside the case. This is what normally would go out in the field. But since I'm staying home, we're just going to unpack everything. My little CW Morse in here. Nano VNA tucked away in here. My antenna tuner in here. Just I found this, the Tupperware at Goodwill fits this tuner perfectly, which is, I'm ecstatic. I got a straight key here. I'm going to use a different straight key. And here's a power cord. Little meter here. Da, da, da. And star of the show, 891. All right. Okay, so here's the QRP radio I've been using. It's fun. I mentioned my feelings about it, but this is the recent RS 978. It's the one with the battery version. So, all right, guy, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Move over bacon for something leaner.
Oh, it's raining everywhere. A little bit everywhere. No, it's raining a little everywhere. Both antennas are working pretty good, so.
Now, when I connected all this stuff together, I have it coming from my end-fed half wave into this tuner. Out of the tuner into a AB switch. One goes, A goes to the transceiver, B goes to normally the Nano VNA. But there's a short somewhere or something's getting pinched, so I have recently recut my end-fed, so it's doing really good at the low end of 40 and across the whole band of 20. So I'm just going directly from the antenna right into the radio. You can see I unplugged it from the tuner because it's going to give me problems and I don't feel like troubleshooting it. I was hoping just to have fun today, okay? Another quick thing I wanted to add. It's been a while since I've used my lithium iron phosphate battery over there. So I decided to, exercise it a little bit. So I'm just using battery power and then that's it. Nothing's connected to the computer or the wall outlet. Hey, look who popped up on Hamler. We got Josh Naz on single sideband. We'll see if we can hear him. The bands are abysmal today, so, you know, we'll give it a shot. Better luck next time on trying to get a QSO with Josh. It just sounds really muddy, a lot of noise. I can kind of hear a voice pop it in there. Let's just take a listen. Oh yeah, we have some storms all around us. I'm down in here. And this just came through. This is coming in. It's just going to be a lot of storms. Okay, so the bands are extremely rough. I was trying to find individual Parks on the Air activators, which I'll get back to that. But right now I'm just seeing if I can just hear anything. And this station came in strong. Now he's just faded way down in there. We're on the 20 meter band in the CW portion. It's barren wasteland. Let's see if we see anything on single sideband, 20 meters. Check my power here. I checked my SWR, so we're doing pretty good. So I'm gonna go up to 35 watts. Ooh, that's a rough signal. Did you? 7953. I can hear him enough, I think, to make a contact. You want to go for it? 285. See if I can find him. KO4Z Romeo X-ray. Let's just get some noise reduction on that. Kilo Oscar 4, Juliet, Kilo Victor. That is not me. Make sure we're focused over here. Kilo Oscar 4, Juliet, Kilo Victor. Not me. I hope you can hear something in all that mess. Here's fade coming back in. Well, as I'm waiting for the band to spin back around, let me write his info down. We're at 14285. He's in Kentucky. Kilo Oscar 4, Juliet, Kilo Victor.
Kilo Oscar 4, Juliet, Kilo Victor, 5 and 9 Duncan.
QSL, have you about a 5555 here into North Carolina. Thanks for the activation.
Absolutely, thanks for hunting it. 73, QRZ.
All right, we got one on single sideband. I forget what I think he gave me a 5.9. That's crazy. I gave him a 5.5. I saw at that particular point when he was fading back in, I glanced at the meter. He was at 5.5. So let me time this. 1917. So yeah, I made a contact. So that was good. The fact that he faded in enough for me to get that contact from here to Kentucky. Let me go see where in Kentucky he's at. Here we are, Parks on the Air page. I just made a contact with KO4ZRX. And sometimes if I want to check out who it is, I just highlight and copy, go to QRZ, and then paste and search, check that out. But right now I just want to know what part of Kentucky this operator's at. So I can click on that and it brings you a little map. And you can click it again to enlarge it. And it's around Paducah, Kentucky. So, and you can zoom out, see all the parks. So I'm over this area and over to that area. So guessing that's like 400 or 500 miles or so. Okay, well, let's get back to Parks on the Air. Let's just kind of go through each of these and see if we can pull in a signal. Well, according to Parks on the Air, Josh KI6NAZ is at a park in New York. So normally he lives in California. So when I saw him pop up, I was thinking there's a fat chance of getting California today on 20, but New York shouldn't be a problem. So I don't know what antenna he's using, but since I know he's in New York, I've never made a QSO with him. This would be the opportunity if the band opens up enough. So I'll get back to 14.313 periodically. I heard somebody, a hunter, on there a little bit, but let's continue to surf around the bands and surf around 20 meters and see what we can find. Let's check this Indiana station. Woo, that's rough. That's just too bad. I mean, there's no way. Hey, since we're here and I'm not having too much luck on the radio, we have nothing better to do. Let me show you how I have this set up. So if I'm switching between bands or even between modes in the bands, instead of doing the dance of precedent hold and all that stuff, I just go to my memories. Oh no. Hit my memories. And I have programmed bands and modes. So I got, I hope you can see that, 6 meter CW, 6 meter single sideband, 10 meter CW, 10 meter single sideband, and then 12 meters, 15 meters, CW, SSB, 17, 20. So let's say I'm right now at 20 meters single sideband. I just hit memory up to CW, then we're at CW. I also have this, so I have special things where, like, to hear 10 meter simplex, 10 meter repeaters. If I keep scrolling down, I have CB frequencies. Let's see if we can hear a CB. There's somebody in there. But anyway, you get the point. I have all these frequencies in my memories. So even have local AM station that I listen to. What else? I have shortwave stations programmed in here. So yeah, I finally took advantage of the memory feature of this radio, which is very nice. So I'm already at where I want to be for 20 meter single sideband. So let's get back to surfing. Oh, I'm on AM. What am I doing? We got to go back. Go back in. Memory. There we go. Now, it's Texas, so he's clearly the person we heard so well was clearly the hunter, because the activator's in Iowa, and then this station that I heard was from Texas. So the pipeline to Iowa is not active. Tell you what, let me scan around, and then instead of wasting any more of your time, let me get back and turn the camera back on when we actually find a station. All right, let's try, check the audio. Let's try to get one more contact here. And we're on CW. I just did a contact and I forgot to turn my microphone on, but it was a Cinderella story from here to Ohio. But I got this faint signal in Iowa, 14.062, and we're gonna give it a shot here, I think. Turn my break-in on, and let's listen. No, he went away. He went away. See what this guy is. He's calling QRL. I'll try him. N9FGC. It's in Indiana. It's a little faster than I'm used to, but I'll give it a shot. Coming in on a 5.5. And I hope I'm recording this one. We did it. Jake. Nice to meet you, Jake. His tone changed. Give me a 4-5. Well, we made a contact, and a good one at that. It wasn't just a, parks on the air. We made a legitimate QSO on CW, which I haven't really done that in quite a while. I heard him good enough, so we could have gone on for a long time. It was just surprising. For hours and hours, I hear nothing but just static on 20 and 40. And then this guy comes along, and he sounded really good. And like I said, I haven't had a QSO like this in quite a while. And I thought when I was hearing him call CQ that he was going a little faster than my comfort level. But now once I it engaged him. I was just really focused on the task, and I was able to pick up everything. Very nice. So that's a very success for me. I didn't make a ton of contacts, but the ones I did, you know, have a special place in my heart. All right, let's go for the conclusion of this coffee and radio afternoon. All right, that's a wrap. That was a very fun session there. We made a couple contacts. As you heard, that the band conditions were very challenging, and but we made some contacts. I made the QSO on CW, which I haven't had a proper QSO on CW for quite a while, so that was very nice. Thanks, Jake. If I learned anything, it was that well, I got to figure out what's going on with my tuner and or the AB switch so I can incorporate that. But yeah, that's another day. But anyway, thanks again for checking out the channel, and until next time.